don't believe in allowing. Probably won't have his number now. I changed my phone.
Yeah.
A few days ago because the normal one I used was giving a little grief. 2 missed calls. 82972. And that reminds me, I have a funeral to go to this evening. Who was that? Voicemail. You deserve a little bit of a rest on a Sunday.
Yeah, it's kind of nice to take one day off. So what was the big thing with the...
Family into hitchhiking?
No, I'm the only one. Which, yeah. Everyone else seems to be doing normal things. And then you're kind of the black sheep if you're the one that's hitchhikes around.
I doubt that. And what does your sister do?
Sister works at like a restaurant.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
And does she live in the same town as yourself?
No, she's in the next province over in Alberta.
Oh, you told me that
Yeah.
already. Yes.
Yeah.
So she's in a colder climate.
Colder climate, yeah. Definitely it'll be a whole lot colder there than it will be here. And there'll probably be snow on the ground.
But the climate in Victoria is a little bit milder than this in winter, is it?
Yeah, normal winter day I'd say on Vancouver Island would be like high of 7 to 10 degrees, low of 3 or something like that.
Yeah.
Middle of winter.
And in summer you get normally between about 18 at night and 24 or 5 in the day. Would that be it?
Yeah. I'd say early to mid 20s for a daytime high in the summer is normal. Which I quite like. If I want to do anything outside once it gets into the 30 territory.
It's not nice.
No, it's too much. Where this type of temperature is like perfect for actually doing something high exertion outside. Like if I gotta hike a long way with the big backpack on, I'd much rather it be, 10 to 14 degrees than over 20 degrees. It's easier to manage your body temperature when it's cooler. Yeah.
Your stepbrothers and sisters, are they local to where you live, or are they?
Some are on Vancouver Island. No, they're mostly on Vancouver Island. Some Victoria and Comox Valley as well. Spread out a bit. Doing a variety of things.
The silage bale.
What was that?
That's a silage bale. It's fodder for feeding cattle.
Oh, okay.
Drinking cattle.
Yeah. Everywhere I go, I see these little lottery drawing signs on the side. There's these like little community-run fundraiser things.
Oh, lottery, yes.
Yeah.
And most villages and towns have them.
Yeah.
We have one every Monday night for our Gaelic Athletic Association.
Yeah.
Councillor, I think I've joined in about 8 to 10 of them. So it's about an average of over maybe €25 a week.
Mm-hmm.
Recently, sometimes you can get a spate of little wins. Got 50 quid out of the drum collar one a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Prize out of our own local lottery.
Promoters prize?
4 or 5 prizes come recently.
Okay.
We actually have an envelope in there for somebody from the Green Bar in Drumcumber who supported the lottery and got a lucky dip. quite different, the terrain here, from where we'd been in the hills.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the mast over in front of us.
Oh yeah. So this usually wouldn't be in bloom. All the yellow.
Normally, no. It's very early for it. But it's south facing here, you see, which helps it come.
Get more sunlight.
Look at it all there.
Yeah.
It's unreal. That was an original Irish cottage kind of the navigation. I don't know if you noticed the thatch on it or not.
Yeah, I saw the thatch.
Yeah.
Is that difficult to maintain?
Very expensive.
Yeah.
And extremely difficult to get it insured.
Oh, okay.
Because it burns very easily.
Yeah. And they had that problem in Adair recently, didn't?
Yes.
Some historical houses burned.
Yeah, two sisters, they're back in their house, but the one next to it was owned by a guy from New York.
Mm-hmm.
And that hasn't been, it's about 4 years, I'd say, since the fire occurred, 5. And still one of the houses not reinstated. It's owned by a guy called Barry. The other house was owned by the Benson sisters, and they had no insurance. But the Heritage Council actually provided grants to reinstate them because of the tourist aspect in Adair.
Mm-hmm.
Tourism is big there. It's a very English-looking village, you know.
It's a cute village, and then
It's nice. Yeah.
tried to go to the manor, but I was not allowed.
That's sad. Sad.
pretty ideal. I'd say I've lucked out for.
Pardon?
I'd say I've lucked out for the majority of this trip I've been on.
Yeah.
This is day 50 today, and I can't say I've had that many days of really bad weather. It's been a few.
You might have had a few in Scotland, did you?
I had one night of a storm, but the rest it was sunny more days than it was rainy.
And were you out? Were you in your tent for the storm, or were you?
No, I was in Wick, and I got a place to stay that night because I'm supposed to have, 60 plus mile an hour wind gusts.
And was it easy to find a place to stay in Wick?
No, there's this time of the year it wasn't too bad. I've heard in the summer when a lot of people are doing this, like, what's it, like a 500-mile drive up there?
Oh yeah.
With all their cars and stuff like that, it's hard to get a place anywhere in that area. Yeah. But this is the slow season, so.
And was accommodation expensive there that you can recall?
I don't even recall.
There's quite a few people coming up here. They've all had the same Sunday idea as us.
Is there a viewpoint up there?
There is.
Yeah.
Chairperson of the Community Radio Association, Pat O'Donovan, from the Community Radio Group, is the principal driver of the Knockfearna Heritage Project.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a significant credit due to him for keeping it alive, because it isn't an easy assignment. It's more difficult the further up you go. I think you should be okay with reception up here.
It seems to be good.
Yeah. Aye. You see, it's quite. There aren't very many hills in this area, so.
Yeah. It's quite a view.
A lot have had this idea that we should come up here. I'll reverse in there. Walk a little bit more, not too much. Your pet gorilla might speak up here.
Sorry?
Your pet gorilla, it might speak out here.
You guys are my pet gorilla. Gorilla. Sure. So yeah, apparently all this here usually isn't in bloom quite yet. It'd be another month or so until it usually does. But since it's been so mild, it's all in bloom. Hey, I'm from Belfast. I hope you enjoy Ireland. I've been loving it, except for the signal. Right here, there's a mast on top of this tower, so we should have good signal here. That would be a judgment call on whether or not I want to restart the stream in a higher bit rate. Probably best to just leave it.
Hey. Here for the walk. Yeah. Oh yeah, isn't it lovely? It's lovely. Different here.
Yes, than on the other side.
You had all the potato ridges and the ruins of some of them.
So they usually wouldn't have tried to grow potatoes here, but during the famine they were trying everywhere.
Oh, they had that.
Yeah.
The you went down to Slane Head when you were in Dingle, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah. And that was worthwhile.
Yeah.
How's the reception here?
It's not the best on this one, but this one seems good.
Good. Should you see, because you have an antenna up there.
Yeah, you've got a mobile tower right there.
Dog. There's a lovely Finnish dog. Beautiful dog. He's afraid of us. I don't know what it is. Yeah. He's young. Yeah, he's a pup. How old is he a year? 14 months. Is he 14? Yeah.
This road go up to the top, or does it loop around?
On towards, yes, it goes. It actually comes out over in Grana on the other side, but we won't go that far.
Yeah, of course.
And the further you go, the poorer the condition of the road. The grassland, how green it is.
It's very green.
You can see in the distance the river Shannon. When we were here in summer now, the visibility was very good on June 21st.
Mm-hmm.
You see the ruin of the house here now. One of them. The thatched roof fell in.
Yeah.
See the timbers that were on the roof.
To support it, yeah.
Trees to support the thatch.
Yeah.
anytime you feel like turning back now,
Sure.
say so.
Alright. Is there much more sites along this
Great
path?
deal. I think there used to be a few more of those houses that were up there. You can see the ruins of them above the walls. Nice day. Right over there.
Sure, sounds good.
How are you today? It's superb. See the red soil, I think that's changed. You can see the ruins of more here now.
Oh yeah.
I think there could be some capture there in this route. And the Limerick flag ahead of us, the green and white.
So each county has a flag?
Each county has a colour.
A colour,
Gaelic,
okay.
Yeah. Ours is green and white. Tipperary is blue and amber, which is the next county you're going to go through.
What are you going to do?
Another one.
All abandoned in the potato famine.
It was interesting. Is there a turnaround point here?
We will, yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody took a bit of the flag away.
What?
A horse in that. Say somebody took a bit of the flag away.
Oh.
No.
What's this?
Mentioned Shy, I think, was it?
Yeah.
It was a scribe locally. The council building in Kilmallock, which is the next town that direction, is called after him.
Is this a thing here?
That was a kiln, I would say, from
A kiln?
a kiln.
Kiln.
Where the ground limestone.
Okay.
It's the residue of it, I would think. Has that look about it? Unusual.
Yes.
It's very good, thank God. Wonders have to be in a wonderful day like this.
In the fabulous.
It is. Snowboard.
Fabulous.
This man is doing a documentary on hitchhiking.
And hitchhiking.
Hitchhiking. Yeah.
Have you ever hitched?
Oh, jeez, I have.
Tell him.
I'll tell him.
This is Trevor. Trevor's from Victoria Island, off Vancouver.
All
He's
right.
been to 27 different countries and hitched his way around.
Oh, yeah, sure, jeez.
We went up and did it.
It was our way of travelling when we were younger.
We
Yeah.
had to do so by necessity in some cases.
By necessity, yeah.
Yes.
We all came from big families and
We came home with thumbed. We
Yeah.
didn't describe
Thumbs,
as
yeah.
hitching.
There's no public
Hitched
transportation.
For leisure and thumbed for necessity.
yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly
Where are
it.
you from yourself?
I'm just Ballingarry, actually, but I'm living down there.
Oh, I see. You're from the village.
I'm from the village. So in my younger days, we used to hunt till in daylight sort of this.
Oh, a lot of hair up here then. Was
Pheasant, woodcock and...
Oh yeah, not a woodcock to be seen anywhere now.
Oh, there is ya.
Is there around here?
Oh, there is ya. There is ya.
No snipe.
Loads of snipe as well.
Yeah.
Pheasant are scarce now. Only for the gun clubs will be gone.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and I don't do any more of stuff.
And the other one, the
Grouse.
You rarely
There's
found
no grouse around here. There is back around Arda and
Are there?
there is
Yeah.
back... No,
Grouse Lodge. Back that
scarce.
direction.
They're scarce, but they are there, yeah.
They were over in the Art Patrick and that mountain,
Yes,
Balmore, that area.
Yes, there would
alright,
be,
a few years ago, but I don't know if they still exist or not.
yeah. I don't know. I haven't.
This
I've
man
done it.
hitched from Land's End to John O'Groats.
Interesting journey.
Oh yeah, very interesting.
And you meet people.
That's how you get from A to B. Is meeting
Yes,
new
and you
people
converse
all
with
day, every day.
people and
Yeah.
you hear stories and...
Yeah, I think it's a really interesting way of traveling because rather than just getting from A to B, it's more of an experience and
The only thing now
adventure.
is people are so concerned now that you'll be slow picking up people.
How far do you think Trevor got on Christmas Day? He was hitching.
Well, you
He
probably,
left Donegal, and how far did he get from Donegal?
Christmas Day is probably a good day because people would have sympathy with that.
See? Yeah, he knows.
Yeah.
What's so less traffic, but people are very friendly.
Yeah,
so.
be friendly and they'd be goodwill and they wouldn't be going from A to B with. So how far did you get?
Just next to Galway.
He's got very
Yeah,
good.
yeah, no, it's a good day. 5 lifts. Yeah, so I'd never hitchhiked on Christmas Day before, so I wanted to just
Interesting.
see what the
And
types
where-
of people
where
you meet.
Where's your destiny? Where are you heading to?
This is just like a 3-month trip around Europe. So I did Iceland, England, Scotland, Northern Ireland,
Very interesting.
and then I take the ferry to Wales and take the tunnel to France after that.
Very interesting.
Because apparently you can hitchhike the tunnel, so we'll see.
No
Where,
problem with that.
who would you find the easiest place to travel or the easiest place to mingle with people?
Well, I started this trip in Iceland, and that was some of the fastest hitchhiking I've ever done. It seems the more wild places you get to, for every car that passes, the more likely they are to pick you up.
Yeah.
So like people go there to be outside in nature and stuff like that, and hike and do all this stuff. So they're quite open to it. But Ireland has been super quick. Within 10 minutes, I'll hop a lift. Almost
good
every
to
time. Yeah, and I've been here a couple weeks,
Yeah.
so been hitchhiking around a whole lot. So it's been quick.
That's
People have
nice
been
to hear.
friendly.
That's
Met
nice
some-
to hear that we haven't lost that.
I was fascinated. I was down in Dingle. I spent time down there, and I was fascinated by this guy with the gorilla, going around with the pet gorilla.
That's what the tripod's gorilla pod.
And then we got talking, so I really found out what he was up to.
And where are you from yourself?
I'm from Newcastle West.
Oh.
Well, from Drumcullen originally. Jerome Scannon's the name.
Oh, it's Jerome Scanlon. Yes. I know you now.
How are you?
How are we going?
You're enjoying the walk?
And,
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Patrick Donovan, there's fair credit due to him, you know.
Fair credit due to him, yeah.
This place would never have been maintained but for him.
No, that's a fact, yeah. I never went to the Rambling House down there.
You should do. I was there, I was telling Trevor. I didn't go to the September one, I don't know where I was. And December doesn't excite me. But the one in June was brilliant because it was a beautiful outdoor evening.
Yes.
So we were here from 3 o'clock until after midnight. 3 in the afternoon, I think.
And there's one now down in
Saturday or Sunday.
down Stony Hall. Is it Stony Hall?
Hall.
Pat Moran, is it?
Yes, yeah. If you haven't gone to that.
Yeah, he's running one as well. I haven't got that either.
No, it's hard to get to everything, but I do try and make a point of coming here at least once, if not twice a year. I don't mind September, March. Not great. September, June are the two best from a weather perspective. But that day had gone over 30, so it was lovely and cool here. It was a really warm day.
It was
a really brilliant place.
Yeah, it's a great place for walking.
And we had so much traditional people who came up from Kerry with their traditional music and whatever. The music alone was really good. And there was food and whatever, and everybody gave what they felt.
I must come to the next one.
Well, make sure, come to the one in Midsummer.
Midsummer, yeah.
Or the one in March.
Okay, do that.
What's your own name?
Tom Quaid.
Ah, yeah. Are you a first cousin of Mike Hoolan's?
I am.
You look like him. You look like him.
I wouldn't be tough enough.
Mike's a good friend of mine.
Like
he was at council with me for a period.
That's right. That's right,
But
actually.
I think he tells me he has no interest in going back there.
Yeah.
Unless you persuade him.
Oh, it has been no persuading Mike Hoolan.
Mike Hoolan was a famous hurler here.
Oh yeah.
In the 90s. Nice guy. Good guy.
Hi, lads.
We let you go. We'd better go back. We've already
yep.
been through the tunnel. Have you been through the tunnel in Barna?
Yes.
Yeah. We've been through that. We've been to Glenquin Castle. Now we didn't bother going for
Glenquin Castle's nice.
Have you climbed that?
You should go to the one down in Ballingaddy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you been to the top of Glenquin Castle?
I've been up to my mother's from Killeedy, so I'm very familiar with all that area. Callum. Joe's the first cousin.
How is your mother? She's the only member of that family.
She's the only member of that family. Yeah, she's in great form.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna quickly look at this.
Betty Doa.
Betty Doa. Yeah.
So we'll quickly look at this. Rustic. I like it. There's inside on this side that's blocked off. Interesting. Alright. Could definitely find some places to camp out here. Oh, that's nice. Well, it doesn't look like we're gonna do any hitchhiking today, so I did say I was gonna try, and then I was about to leave the house and Jerome showed up. And then we did our tourist things. Ever thought about going to old abandoned places on your travels? Well, that was one. That's an old abandoned place. A lot of old abandoned places are still on private property, and like you'd be trespassing without express permission. Camp in that house. There's a bunch of fallen stones on the ground there. Wouldn't be the smoothest sleeping surface. Now, there's still tons of people that do urban exploration, and they'll trespass and they'll take pictures and stuff like that, and they, you know, if you leave no trace, I don't think there's too much wrong with that. I certainly would never stream that without express permission from the property owners. Nice to walk about without the backpack and actually see where you're traveling hitch. Yeah, this is nice. almost those are thorn bushes. How about these grassy fields? That's some lush green something. You just have to get over the thorn bush to get to the grassy fields. But like, look how lush that grass is. That's nice grass. So off the track, you wouldn't have seen it if only for Jerome. Yeah, and that's one thing that happens with hitchhiking is I end up in places I would never have found on my own. I would never have made it up here, you're correct, if it was just me hitchhiking about, and like, or driving my own car or whatever. I wouldn't end up here unless someone picks me up and they're like, hey, let me show you. Cellular connection. There actually is a cell tower here, but this modem went down to 3G, and it won't go back until I reset it, most likely, unfortunately. I could switch to my other modem on the 3 network, which is in 4G, and then restart this one. It's just annoying because now we're direct to Twitch, and every time we reset, the stream goes offline. Hey. The other ones. Alright. That's cool. Time to switch to 4. What's 4? 4G? Oh, I can do that. The stream's gonna drop. Okay, we can try it. Hey. Alright, we can switch. Might cause a bit of a problem, but anyway.